what happened in the hours leading up to the K Street shooting? That was one of the main questions in court today as prosecutors played video footage from surveillance cameras and social media. The gang shootout from early of April of 2022 killed 6 people and hurt 12 others. Thank you for joining us here at 4. I'm Edie Lambert.
And I'm Ty Steele. The 2 accused gunmen appeared in court again today. KCRA 3's Orko Manna was in that courtroom all day. He joins us live now with the very latest. Orko, who testified today?
Well, Ty, today we heard from Sacramento Police Detective Sean McGovern. He responded to the shooting scene at 10th and K Streets in the early morning hours of April 3rd, 2022. And McGovern says he has poured over hundreds, if not thousands of hours worth of footage related to this case. And some of that video was played in court today. Both of the accused gunmen, DeAndre Martin, as well as M. Tula Payton, sat inside the courtroom. We're back in the courtroom as that video was played. The footage included surveillance video from different businesses near 10th and K Street showing one of the suspects, DeAndre Martin, with a group of people. At one point, the other suspect, M. Tula Payton, is seen walking up to that group. Prosecutors are trying to show that some kind of interaction between them may have been part of what led up to the shooting. The prosecution also played video from a few hours before that police obtained from social media. In those videos, people are seen holding guns, including DeAndre Martin, as well as some men who died in the shooting. Smiley Martin, DeAndre's brother, was also seen holding a gun during a Facebook Live. Take a look.
Chris Street. Big stop playing with me though. I got Poe. I got Poe.
Pole is a street term for a firearm.
Yes.
And that would make sense given that in the video, Mr. Martin is repeatedly showing a firearm to the camera, correct?
That's correct.
And Smiley Martin, who the prosecutor and the detective were just talking about, was one of the suspects in this case. But Smiley Martin died while in jail back in June, and so his charges were dropped while in court last week. And we know that there are a lot of videos, both on surveillance footage and also social media, that are part of this case. So, of course, as you can imagine, it will take a lot of time to sift through all of that footage. Reporting live in Sacramento, Orko Manna, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence in this case. Orko, once the detective is done testifying, who else will take the stand?
Well, we know that prosecutors and police have said that this shooting was gang-related, and so we know that we'll be hearing from a gang expert, and we're expecting them to testify on shedding some more light on the circumstances of that shooting, and that schedule, the scheduled date for that gang expert to testify is September 11th.
Orko Manna live for us in Sacramento. Thank you.